Sonny Corinthos is not mincing words, and Michael Corinthos is about to feel the full weight of a father's warning as chaos continues to erupt across Port Charles. With Willow's trial far from over, Sonny knows danger is closing in from all sides, and he makes it crystal clear that one wrong move could cost Michael everything. The stakes have never been higher, and Sonny's message is not just advice, it's a threat wrapped in concern. As the week explodes into motion, Laura Collins gains a critical edge thanks to fresh intel delivered by Jordan Ashford. This new information could finally give Laura leverage in her escalating war with the ever-dangerous Jen Sidwell. Laura has been fighting from behind for weeks, but now the balance of power may be shifting. Sidwell's grip on Port Charles isn't as unshakable as he believes, and Laura is preparing to push back hard. Sidwell, meanwhile, turns his attention to Drew Kane, delivering a chilling reminder of how disposable Drew truly is. Sidwell bluntly states that Drew's only value lies in his congressional seat. If Drew loses the election or becomes too toxic to remain in office, Sidwell will cut him loose without hesitation. Every scandal attached to Drew tightens the noose, and Sidwell makes it clear he won't go down with him. Drew may think he's in control, but this warning exposes just how trapped he really is. While powerful men trade threats, a quieter but equally dangerous moment unfolds between Willow Kane and Scout Quartermain. Scout opens up, confiding something deeply personal during an unguarded moment, and Willow listens closely. Whatever Scout shares has the potential to change Willow's understanding of recent events, especially surrounding Drew. That emotional confession follows Willow straight into Windmere, where she unexpectedly interrupts Drew and Sidwell mid-conversation. The tension in the room is thick, unmistakable, and impossible to ignore. Willow may not hear every word, but she doesn't need to. The strange looks, the abrupt shift in tone, the unspoken fear, it all raises red flags. Willow can sense that something is very wrong, and once that seed of doubt is planted, it won't stop growing. As secrets threaten to unravel, Lulu Spencer finds herself pulled into an emotional orbit she didn't expect. Her bond with Nathan West deepens rapidly, offering Lulu something she's been missing for a long time: stability, understanding, and genuine connection. With her world still shaken by Valentine's escape and Charlotte's emotional turmoil, Nathan becomes a grounding force. Their closeness isn't just romantic tension, it's two wounded people finding comfort in each other at exactly the wrong, or right time. Elsewhere, Jordan and Curtis Ashford face a defining crossroads of their own. A major decision looms, one that could finally determine whether they're ready to fully commit to a shared future. After everything they've endured, this choice carries enormous emotional weight. Whatever they decide will ripple outward, affecting far more than just their relationship. Carly Spencer, however, has far more immediate problems. Valentine Cassadine reassures her that Charlotte doesn't know enough to cause trouble, but that reassurance may be dangerously misplaced. Charlotte has already told Rocco Falconeri that she saw her father, and that confession could be the spark that sets off a wildfire. Rocco is torn. He loves his sister, but he's already endured too much chaos. The thought that Charlotte might reconnect with Valentine, and possibly disappear with him, could push Rocco to do the unthinkable. He may decide that protecting his family means betraying Charlotte's trust and telling Lulu everything. But Rocco isn't the only risk. Ace Cassadine was right there when Charlotte admitted she'd seen Valentine. Everyone assumes Ace is too young to understand, too young to repeat something so explosive, but that assumption could prove catastrophic. Children absorb far more than adults realize, and one careless comment from Ace could expose the entire secret. If word gets out that Charlotte has been in contact with Valentine, the fallout will be brutal. Lulu could impose stricter rules, Laura Collins could demand answers, and Carly's carefully constructed deception could collapse overnight. Charlotte may find herself isolated, angry, and betrayed, especially if she believes her own brother turned against her. As that ticking time bomb looms, Britt Westbourne tries to reclaim some joy by planning a birthday celebration. After everything Britt has been through, she's determined to make this birthday count. The question is who will stand beside her. Will Brad Cooper accept an invitation and risk reopening old wounds? Or will Britt turn to family, perhaps even Lisa Labrecht, for a celebration that's equal parts chaotic and heartfelt? Britt's birthday may seem like a light-hearted detour, but in Port Charles, even celebrations come with emotional consequences. Old alliances resurface, unresolved tensions flare, and moments meant for joy often expose lingering pain. Midweek, the drama pauses briefly as programming changes shake up the schedule. A special encore episode revisits Lulu's emotional reunion with Charlotte in Prague, a moment that now feels tragically ironic given what's unfolding. That reunion was meant to heal, but it may have only delayed the inevitable. Then comes the powerful tribute to Anthony Geary, with Luke Spencer's farewell episode replaying on January 1st. Luke's goodbye reminds viewers of the legacy he left behind, and the complicated family dynamics that continue to shape Port Charles long after his departure. When new episodes return on Friday, January 2nd, the intensity skyrockets once again. Christina Corinthos Davis is blindsided by a shocking development that threatens to derail her emotional stability. Laura Collins, meanwhile, faces a bold new demand from Sidwell, one that could force her into an impossible position. Sonny steps back into the spotlight with that ominous warning to Michael. Willow's trial is still active, and Sonny knows better than anyone how quickly things can turn deadly. He urges Michael to stay sharp, to expect the unexpected, and to prepare for Alexis Davis to play hardball in the courtroom. Alexis has received damning information, proof that Michael was at Drew's place the night of the shooting. She also knows Tracy Quartermain saw him. Alexis is already strategizing, looking for the perfect way to use this information to Willow's advantage. Once she makes her move, there will be no going back. Michael is walking a razor's edge, and Sonny's warning isn't just about legal trouble. It's about survival. Meanwhile, Dante Falconeri sits down with ADA Justine Turner for a serious conversation that could impact the trajectory of Willow's trial. With so many secrets hovering just beneath the surface, every word spoken behind closed doors matters. And hovering over it all is Charlotte's dangerous secret, a truth that refuses to stay buried. Whether it's Rocco cracking under pressure or Ace blurting out the wrong words at the wrong time, exposure feels inevitable. Valentine believes everything is under control, and Carly wants desperately to believe him. But Port Charles has a way of punishing those who underestimate the fallout of a single secret. If Charlotte's reunion with Valentine comes to light, families will fracture, alliances will implode, and Carly may finally face the consequences of choosing deception over honesty. Nothing is stable. No secret is safe. And as this week unfolds, every character is one confession away from disaster. Stay locked in, because in Port Charles, the truth always finds a way to explode. Subscribe for more latest updates.